Now I'm going to create a quote, and I'm going to use the formula that I provide in my free pricing cheat sheet as well. Hello, cleaning bosses. It's Chanique here, and I help you, new and inspiring cleaning business owner, start and grow your cleaning business. And on my channel, I focus more on the business side of growing your cleaning business. So if you want to know everything sales, marketing, and productivity, then be sure to subscribe to my channel. If you ever want to go deeper in the information that you learn on this channel, then be sure to check out the Cleaning Boss Accelerated course, where I help you step by step how to start your cleaning business, and you get mentorship from me. As a business owner, it's essential to make sure that you establish the right pricing strategy for your cleaning services, because without it, you will lose profits. If you cannot price correctly, you will not make the right profit. Most businesses fail because of finances. So let's make sure that you are pricing correctly and learning how to send quotes so that your clients are happy to pay you and pay you on time. That's why, in addition to having the right pricing strategy, you want to make sure that you have the right payment system so that you're getting paid seamlessly and faster and on time, so that you're not losing any money in your business. That's why softwares like Jobber not only help you stay competitive in the marketplace, attract new clients, and keep existing ones, it's going to help you get paid seamlessly and faster. And thank you so much to Jobber for sponsoring today's video. Before I looked into investing in a CRM system, I was completely frustrated. I was double booking my clients, didn't know how to manage my team as well as myself in the business. I continuously had to send manual booking reminders, manual payment reminders, and I wasn't getting paid on time. But the moment I invested in a CRM system like Jobber, I'm able to send automatic booking reminders and automatic notice to my team members so they never forget their schedule or shifts. Jobber is a perfect CRM system for those of you who are just starting out with a team of one, or if you have an experienced service-based business of a team to up to 15 people. And that's why today I completely power my entire cleaning business using Jobber. It is perfect for not only automations, but for sending quotes. So you can really get organized without using pen or paper or jumbling between different apps like Google Documents, Google Calendar. You find everything you need on this app. You could use it on your phone and on your desktop. And by the end of this video, I'm going to share with you exactly how I use the Jobber app to send out quotes to potential clients. Now I impress my clients while having everything organized and seamless within the Jobber app. And if you want to learn how the Jobber CRM system is going to help you in your business, then you want to check out my referral link that gives you 14 days free and 20% off your next 6 months. Now let's get into what you need to know before quoting your house cleaning services. All right, the first thing you need to know before making any quotes or figure out any prices for your house cleaning services is to know your market. And this is really important because it's going to impact your prices, because if you are in a larger state, province, or a larger country, then your prices should reflect the economy in your city, province, or country. It is your responsibility to find out what your market rates are going for your city, province, for your area. You want to go ahead and call 3 cleaning companies within your area. Find one that is a big, well-known company, someone that is medium, small, and then someone that is compared to you, and see what their prices are for any given services that you typically offer in your business. And what that may sound like is you're not going to call them and say, hey, I have a cleaning business, I want to know how much you charge. You're going to post as a potential client and ask them, hey, I'm looking for a clean for this size home, this many beds, this is what I need to be clean. And using that information, they will give you a quote based on the information that you provide for them. And with that information, you can now price accordingly. I do not promote you going any less than 30% of what's going in the marketplace, or else you will risk losing profit in your business. Next, you want to consider the multiple factors that will affect the price of your services. The first factor is the type of service that you're going to be providing. Will you be providing a maintenance basic clean, a deep clean, a move out and move in clean, or is it a custom clean? Do you allow your clients to remove or add on certain areas of the home? This is a factor you need to consider because depending on the type of clean will affect the time it takes to clean. And when you understand how long it's going to take, it's going to help you understand how much you need to charge. Should you want an example of a routine clean or a deep clean and what we included in my business, or you just want an example as well as estimated times that usually takes our cleaners to clean any given size home, then you want to download the free pricing cheat sheet that I've created just for you, new and aspiring cleaning business owners, to get a feel and idea of how you can go ahead and make your prices and make your quotes as well. Another factor that's going to highly affect your quotes is whether or not you are going to be cleaning by yourself, whether you have employees, or whether you be using contractors. All three will make a difference. When you're cleaning by yourself, you can be lenient and be a little bit more competitive with your pricing and charge a little bit lower because only you. But for those of you who are scaling your business and cannot do the cleaning or do not want to do the cleaning themselves, then you have to consider if you're going to be paying for employees or contractors. Obviously, there's a difference between an employee and a contractor. When you have registered employees in your business, you have to consider the labor costs and the employee taxes as well. So that's going to affect your pricing. You have to consider that when you are giving quotes. When you are working with contractors, you could be a little bit more lenient because you're not responsible for any other benefits and things of that nature, but you still have to pay them and pay them competitively. You have to understand what you're paying on the back end of your business, and that's a huge factor to consider. Another factor to consider is the frequency of the actual service. It is always amazing to get reoccurring clients. And the reason for that is one, not only you get reoccurring income, but two, the more you clean the home or your team clean the home, they are more accustomed to understand the home and it goes by a lot faster. Therefore, when you're quoting a bi-weekly clean, a monthly clean, or a weekly clean, the prices will be different because you don't need to take so long in those cleans anymore. So you won't be pricing someone who's doing a monthly clean the same as a weekly clean. You can obviously price a lot less because you're coming more frequently, and obviously it looks more appealing when you're not paying the same amount for a monthly clean every single week. It just doesn't make sense. So also consider that as well. Like I promised, I'm going to share with you how to send a quote using Jobber. I'm also going to actually formulate a price using a formula that I've created. But first, I do want to share with you another factor that's going to affect your pricing is, or you want to consider when pricing, is whether or not you're going to price hourly or per job, or that is like per square footage or rate. In my business, and I do suggest that you learn very quickly to price per job. I do have a video on that specifically. You could check that out. I'm not going to go in detail right now, but you could check that out. Now I'm going to create a quote, and I'm going to use the formula that I provide in my free pricing cheat sheet as well. I'm going to use the formula EHEP. This is an example of how I would use it. It stands for estimated time times the hourly plus expenses plus profit equals the base quote. Base quote is typically the quote that I will start with, whether I have to add more on top of it, should there be additional add-ons or anything like that, or I will go anywhere for 5% less, should I need to be competitive as well. But this is the base quote. This is what's going to cover my expenses, my profit, and also the hourly of the actual clean. So when it comes to using this formula, with a home that's 2,200 square foot, it typically takes 2 to 3 hours with 2 cleaners. That's 6 man hours. So what I would use is, for estimated time, I put 6 hours. On my end, obviously, using with 2 people, 6 hours, it's 3 hours. So I'm just doubling it for actual man hours. And then I pay my cleaners $18 an hour. So I'm going to times 18. And then I'm going to plus. With my home cleans, I typically have a 10% expense coverage. Overall, my business, I would say 10 to 20% is expenses. I would keep it anywhere between there, but for this thing, I'll do 10%. Okay, and then plus what is a margin, profit margin for your business. That could be anywhere from 30 to 40%. So, or 25%, depending on what your market, where you are in your area. I am in a pretty populated, busy area. The price of living is high. So the expensive and profit can be roughly high. I'm going to be doing 30% here. So plus 30. And that's going to equal $154 before tax. So this doesn't even have tax on it. So this would be before tax. After tax would be $174. The first time, I would probably charge anywhere from $190 after, because with your coming in for the first time, home for the first time, may take a little bit longer. This would be a routine monthly. Should it be a routine bi-weekly, I will take off about 5%. If it's weekly, I'll take about anywhere from 15 to 20% on this quote. Okay, so that's how I would have found the quote price for a 2,200 square foot home. Now, let's send a quote using the Jobber software for this client. So I'm on the Jobber the Jobber home page here. I'm going to go ahead and click create quote. I'm going to include a client. So this would be typically a client that I may have spoken on the phone and they haven't done a request form. So I would have to add in just create a new client. I'm just going to put test YouTube test. Okay, and then you could just put all their information here so that they can get the text. I'm going to just put in a random number. Well, my business number. I'll put my business number here. So, and then you could toggle whether or not they can receive text as well. Any other phone number, add in their email address. I will also put in my business email. All right, and any additional information. So maybe this is where, or the reason why you've met them, any other information that they may have spoken about as well. And then what you can do is I am going to just put any random address here. So, and it will populate Google address. So I'm just gonna put like some random, okay, cool. That's where they live. Okay. And then same as billing. So I'm gonna save that in. That is the person. What is the job title? So like I said, it was like a basic we'll do monthly. Okay. It's a basic monthly. And then you can add in whatever you need to be added in. Okay, so I can add, if you already made that quote. So I've already made the quote. That's what it is. So monthly cleaning, done. I'm going to add that. Monthly cleaning, that's what it is. It's a service. And if you have any description, so should you want to put in how many bedrooms, bathrooms they have, you would put it all there. I'm just going to quickly just put 20 square foot home, and it was a 2-bed, 2-bath. Anything else you could put in there for the description to like beef up the quote. It's per unit price, quantity. You could add images as well to like just make your quotes a little bit more professional, to stand out as well. If you want for you to charge taxes, you can go ahead and and remove taxes. And then I'm going to put in the actual unit price, which we have put down here. It was $154.44 before tax. I've already put charge tax. It will go ahead and charge 1 cent. Okay, so like you see here, now I have it all mapped out. The subtotal, if you have any discounts, this is how much the tax would be, and so on and so forth. Should you have any messages for the client, maybe you want to say thank you for considering our cleaning services, and anything else that you want to add that the client will see. So what you'll do now is go ahead and send the quote. You have an option to send it via text or email. I'm going to share how simple it is to send in either. So all you would do is go ahead and send the quote, check, you'll see the review. You could always update the quote templates on your settings and update with your brand, things of that nature, any messages. And then I'm going to go ahead and check, is everything good? Do I have the right prices? Is the taxes applied? And everything is always seamless. I'm going to go ahead and click at the bottom, choose text. You can see the preview text and making sure that the right number is selected, and go ahead and send it, and that's it. And you're actually going to get a notification that you sent a quote as well, so everything is seamless. And it's also going to give you a date of when you did send the initial reminder. So I'm going to go back again and go ahead and resend, click. Then you could go ahead and also send an email should you want to send both email as well. But I'm going to show you how you can send an email, and then go ahead and see the preview of the email. And then all you have to do is send. So when you send, the client is going to get the email or text, a link to see the quote, and they have the option to approve the quote or deny it with any feedback. And they will be actually prompted to see their client hub automatically, and they can definitely see that you have sent them on a secured platform. They're going to feel safe, and they're going to feel as if they're really dealing with a professional cleaning business, which I totally love. It gives them the security, and it gives them assurance that they're working with the right company. And that's how I go about sending a quote using the Jobber CRM software, the app. And if you want to check out and see if Jobber is right for you and helping your business, then you want to check out my referral link down in the description box below. It gives you 14 days free and 20% off your next 6 months. Thank you so much for checking out and watching this video. Be sure to watch the video on screen, as well as checking out the CPA course should you want to grow and start your cleaning business. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.